Yuta sends Leon to jail for Mew-like behavior, and Yuta as the spouse of Mew would know Mew-like behavior. Good day, good people, on a fine day in the year of the Radiance Toon Link. Dave, Bravo. Oh, I guess some of y'all don't know Frank. This is Frank, the Christmas Sloth. He's here for Christmas. I guess he'll sit over here since he's legitimately in the way of the sign. United States Savior, welcome back. It's December time. Y'all know we're tripping in the Danganronpa Hunger Games. We got Christmas caroling on the horizon. We have some Rumble announcements that I get to read off too, in fact. And we got a show to get on the road. And speaking of Rumble announcements, be sure to enter, or rather vote, for your Rumble votes. We've gotten a lot of them, but I mean, like, you can still vote if you haven't. Just reminding you. Today, we are celebrating Christmas caroling. That's right. We'll be doing the fa la 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 la's and decking the halls verbally, and it'll be a fun time. So, we have some characters here who I think would engage in some Christmas caroling. We have probably not actually trying to engage in the Christmas caroling, but they're the champs, so they're here. Gamble pays off. Celeste and Yelan. Couples Counseling sees Jotaro, and Yuta, Twin Magic sees Kotoko and Kotoka, trying to carry on for their sister, Kokoto. Even though they are Three's company today, they are Twin Magic. Let's hope we can get Kokoto back. High Flying sees Kaito and Yosuke. Big Gremlin Energy sees Crazy Yoko and Hook. Mage Against the Machine sees Himiko and Fischl. Flower Power sees Monophony and Noir. Damnation sees Monodam and Kibo. He'd be really bad at it, but he would try. Kid Rock sees Leon and Alice. Where there's smoke, there is Nagito, and Yoimi is really the one who's gonna be out here like, yeah. Yeah, let's go caroling. Virtual Idol sees Big Junko, and Miku's definitely gonna be Christmas caroling. Nail Party sees Rantaro, and Kana really just wanted to go. Cut Above the Rest sees Munakata and Mai. Snapshot sees Mahiru and March 7th. Magic and Science sees Usami and Maya. Boys Sleepover sees Masaru and Gin. Just Monica sees Monica and Monica. Too Sweet sees Izioi and Iris. Perfect Pick sees Kanon and Yunjin. Anything for Her sees Desahiko and Renmaru. Ghost Zone sees Corey and Amber. What I Go to School For sees Chisa and Kawakami. Time and Space sees Dr. Taichi and Fubuki. Ghostbuster sees Panette. And Gonta Stop Look and Listen sees Sophie and Ibuki. Cops and Robbers sees Taka and Leon. Getting Motivated sees Azuru and Nekamaru. Chiaki and Furina for tipping the scales for our friends Sayaka and Sato. Sick Wheels, Mondo and Mitsuru. Rebel Hearts, Mitrai, and of course Kazuha. Of course Barbara too. With Praise and Aru sees Angie and Barbara. Live Entrance sees Great Gozu and Shinyan. Music Theory sees Shuichi and Kaede. Laser Focus, Tenko and Kole. And wrapping off is Royal Family, Ryoma, Klee. And I'm thinking about what to do first. Chaos, Christmas, Chaos, Christmas, Christmas. Today I have the honor and privilege of announcing two very special entities to enter the Ladies Royal Rumble match. December 23rd. You know, generally you think of your reds and greens and your whites when you think of Christmas time, but these two ladies will be bringing in a whole lot of pink. March 7th, Iris Sagan, both entering the Royal Rumble match. March 7th, the Ice Master from Star Rail, over from the Somnium Files, Iris, Ace said you bet, both competitors. One Rumble match, one hope to either get the most eliminations or stand tall as the last one standing to earn entry into that AV Mania ladder match. These two have the opportunity of a lifetime. Snapshot, Too Sweet. Will they ride momentum today by winning the match as well? Who knows? They may even go into the fight before Christmas of the Championships, especially if Chaos reigns today. Good luck to them. I know a lot of people were pushing for March to be in the AWE. And now Martha has an opportunity. We'll see. Martha's had an opportunity. That being said, has Martha? I don't know if Martha's had an opportunity. Maybe we'll have to talk to Wednesbaby. I digress. Where's the wheel? There it is. I was so confused for a second. I was like, wheel, where are you? Also, I will say that the wheel, or at least my wheel update, my wheel app updated. So in 3, 2, 1. I can now do it by percentages instead of doing the quick math in my head, but it doesn't really matter because it's easy quick math. It's just 5%. It's out of 20. But it lets me do percents now instead, which is just nicer. It's just cleaner, I guess. That being said, let's see if this 15% hits. Shall we? Will gamble pays off. Have to gamble the titles today because of our Agents of Chaos. We see. Ooh, no, not today. Very close, though. Very close, admittedly. That being said, stop recording. Thank you very much. We got a show. And a regular one of that. All these teams just want that spot. Who's gonna get it? Make your picks first, second, and third. Last week, I asked you guys to pick your favorite Pokemon trainer, or rather, favorite Pokemon type. I have another question here that I've been kind of eager to ask this time, because it's gonna be one of those kind of on the lengths of the, describe a Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon related, so generally everyone will be able to participate in this one. And still do some guessing in the comments, because that was just a fun time. Last time, though, I asked you about your favorites in terms of trainers. And you guys had some good answers. Like, as we go through them. Boo-doo-doo-doo. First of all, XSP said, shake my head, Thursday he's back. What did I have to say about XSP? Oh yeah, he sucks. Anyway, Ryan Holding was very excited that I was back, had a heartfelt apology. In fact, you know what? That's gonna be the comment of the day for real. And then Thursday V not being an evil prick Sag, you just had to give me a couple more seconds. Arrow Phoenix not right saying, Thursday V, I'm glad you're back. Immediately saying, never mind, I'm not glad. Don't take this championship from my wife. And Fairy type being your favorite. Matthew saying, must have been Thursday be doing something to get these secret achievements hitting. You gotta believe in your heel boy. Kuzu Soda gave favorite gym leader. Not keeping up with the newest games, so going with a classic and saying Misty. Fair enough. We do love Misty out here. Opening and Awe said that they gave 3 because there's a lot of good ones out there. Hop, and Barry. I kind of like Hop just because, like, I don't know if anyone else, like, really realized it. I think I've talked about it before. As the game continued to go on, he started to get, like, a little bit more and more unhinged, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Kokichi's Hunger Games Adventures being done by Natasha Scott with a resounding, AV's back, yes, 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 you love to see it, no more Dirk. Rio, who said, holy moly, welcome back, and don't worry, we've managed the fort, thank you so much, my delightful mod and friend. Cherry Berry, saying, this image is all I need, with, Tinko just... Age of Despair, serious face Tinko behind AV the champion, but also giving favorite trainers like In, Dawn, Esarola, Arvin, Kofu, Cynthia, Marnie, Iris, a whole slew of them. Too many power players, as Cherryberry says. Kotoko's Hunger Games Adventures also has Kotoko welcoming Thursday be back. You better believe it. Yeah. Also saying I hope you liked it, maybe, and I sure did. Lady Psychic saying In is the personal favorite trainer and the personal favorite type is Psychic. Fair enough. Second being Water, though, which is very neat. Sonic Gaming, who also says Thursday is back. Yeah. Your experience with knives on your kidnapping/vacation turned you into a better person. You thought for a second because your edit one says AV, you son of a gun, you heal, you heal. Oh, it's good to be bad. And then Dragon Force are saying, speaking of villains, Gundam Tanaka, even in a coin flip I lose, rest in peace. Thank you for the comments. This time, this is a little interesting thought experiment that we did. Not really thought experiment, but even though it's the holiday season, everyone's listening to all sorts of music. Give me either your favorite song or the last song that you really like that you listened to. Or the last song that you, the last song you listened to that you really liked. Either your favorite or other. Give me your favorite line from that song and put it in the comments. And I want to see if people can guess what song you're thinking of. Or if they're just like, oh my gosh, I love that song too. Or if we have any matches, which I doubt. I doubt we'll have any matches, but I'm very curious to see what it is. I doubt that anyone's gonna have any matches of mine because I know the last song I listened to. Because it's hard to pick my favorite. I mean, I guess I kind of do have a favorite song. What's my favorite line from that song? No, I'm just gonna stick with, the favorite line from the song that I most recently listened to. What is my favorite line from that song? Should I pull up the lyrics? Hold on. Okay. When I looked up the lyrics, I was like, oh yeah, it's absolutely this one. I think my favorite line, which is really like 2 lines, but it's like a full sentence or phrase. I'll never long for what might have been, and now regret won't waste my life again. And I was like, that one kind of cuts. That one kind of cuts. And I like that super duper, a whole lot. But also, Spice's comment goes to Ryan Hornick. Ryan, who said, and let me bring it up one more time. Because teehee, I'm the biggest of all heels, the greatest of all heels. Where did it go? Oh, because I don't have this clicked. There we go. YouTube Studio. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it is, I won't say trash. Yeah, I will. Sometimes it's some trash. Who said, hey Thursdavy, I want to say, I still dislike you and everything, but, still, I should have never said for you to be in one of the nice votes. Seriously, I apologize. And hope me disliking you can stay at insults and not threats. Once again, I'm glad you're back safely. Once more, I'm sorry. Of course. And then said, oh, so you aren't healed anymore. Glad you changed for the better. Would have rather it happened without you getting kidnapped, but I'm so glad you're back to not heal. And then said, oh, ... you are still healed. ... Hey, me in editing, insert a Ron Simmons for the last word. Whew, okay, make your picks. I'm gonna make mine too. Give me Mage Against the Machine, because I heard Twitch AB lost official in the Genshin Nuzlocke. That's sad. We love her. Second, I'm gonna take Cops and Robbers because when I was putting this together, I think Taka and Leon would just do like a really good like duo in terms of just like Christmas caroling. And then for third, we'll do Flower Power. And that is another question I want to ask you guys. Have you ever actually been Christmas caroling? I feel like that's something that's seen on the shows, or have you ever had Christmas carolers? That's what I want to know. Let me know, and then give me deets, because I've never been Christmas caroling and never had Christmas carolers, and I actually, I've talked about this with some friends. I didn't start that conversation, surprisingly enough. And I was like, I think I would definitely go. If it was just like a group going together, I would definitely go. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, I digress. Let's see how many times we're resimulating. Actually, I think here, we'll roll ass near, right? Or, I found this laying around. You guys know this cowboy hat. The one that Thursdavy so eloquently won in a battle of the Avies. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. Something that could change it forever. For the worse. Oh, Asner, you're under. Oh, okay. I can't do it with any witnesses. Asner, next time don't be in the hat, okay? I have heal things to do. Heal things. Alright, how many times were we simulating? Ooh, almost launched you to infinity and beyond 3 times. So without further ado, this episode will see not 1, not 2, but a very respectable halfway to a full set. 3. 3 times, let's get the show on the road. All these competitors, a couple of them confirmed for the Rumble, like Fischl, March 7th, and Iris, and a couple other people. Let's see how many rounds this will take, I don't know. The podium, the bloodbath, and the tributes are all ready for action, and so are the horn bearers. Horn bearers, you already know. Regardless, okay. Let's actually proceed. Kaito runs away from the cornucopia. Crazy Oko grabs a honey glazed ham. So does Barbara. We got 2 honey glazed hams. I don't know if I have had a honey glazed ham. I'm not entirely sure. I've definitely had ham. I'm not sure if it was honey glazed or not. I'm curious. I'm going to make sure at Christmas this is a thing. The doctor grabs a shovel. Yunjin snaps Monophane's neck, and we got one gone. Renmaru runs away from the cornucopia. Angie finds some AV-shaped popsicles in the cornucopia. Noir runs away from the cornucopia. Lian, Shuichi, and Big Junko arrive to the games as a group. Bro late and penalized 50 luck as a result. Monica finds a teleporter, teleports her to Garrick Mach Monastery, steals an ancient relic, and returns to the game. Sayaka finds a huge rocket launcher. It's like massive. Sits it right on her shoulder, and she walks into the arena, struts in there, slow and steady, and nobody's in her way. Kanan was spacing out and wondered if the die landed on a 1. It's actually triple that. Kanan and Hook immediately become friends, and you know what? I actually really I headcanon this friendship now. Kanan doesn't really want to get into trouble, and Hook's all about trouble. They're like, I don't know why. I'm not gonna say Keenan and Kel because Kana definitely doesn't fit the Kel vibe, but I think Hook fits the Keenan vibe. Himiko runs away from the cornucopia. A sudden urge of dread overcomes Mai as they notice Yelan looking at her. Usami finds a torn photo of Fubuki with the word daddy scribbled on her back. Maybe sugar daddy, I guess? Cause she's rich? Question mark? Rentaro stabs you and me in the back with a trident, rest in peace. Monodam is a superhero, Oriom's a supervillain. They've been arch nemesis since the year of the aviator. Kawakami kills Tinko with a hatchet. Klee is trampled to death, oh no, by Chiaki, Kotoko, and Paneth during the initial rush to the supplies. Monica runs from the cornucopia. Shinyan opens a pack of gum. Fischl, Iris, and Ibuki appear out of nowhere and ask for a piece. I don't know what it is about these 3, but I feel like these 2 could really be like backing up Fischl, just enjoying her antics. I think we're gonna have a lot of headcanons this episode for some reason. Kibo and Jotaro compare the knives that they found. Munokata comes in with a spoon, gets laughed at, just wait until he brings his sword. Gonta snatches a pair of sais. Gozu and Kole wrestle for a bag. Satsu comes in and throws pockets into both of them, allowing her to snatch the bag with ease. Mahiru runs away from the cornucopia. Nagito and Azuru fight for a bag. Nagito strangles Azuru with the ropes and runs. Well, goodness gracious. I guess y'all have some history. Kaede runs away from the cornucopia. Kazuha also finds a rocket launcher. Desuhiko smashes Leon across the face with the brick, but Leon shrugs off the blow. Again, sick and tired of these reptiles, grabs a hat. Annette joins AV Animal Control while dressed as an animal. Accepted and acknowledged, Corey. Grabs a chainsaw. Taka and finds Mitsuru hiding in the cornucopia and kills her. Come on, Taka, we love Mitsuru out here. Chisa finds, there's a part where I'm like, well, Mitsuru's in the rumble. Chisa finds a 64 pack of creative crayons inside the cornucopia. Sophie runs away from the cornucopia. Mitsurai sees a vision of him dying at the hands of Alice and Yuta. As he sees them approaching, he uses foresight to avoid dying, but will Yu die to them later in the game? Who knows? March gets carried away and challenges Monokuma. In response, Monokuma rips her in half. Yikes. Nekomar runs from the cornucopia, so does Maya. Izuyoi finds a model cornucopia. In the cornucopia, Mondo stabs Kotoka while her back is turned. Furina runs away from the cornucopia. Amber and Masu argue over the supplies. Celeste takes advantage of this and kills the both of them. Goodness gracious, and Miku is unable to convince Yosuke not to take her out. We lost quite a few towards the end of this bloodbath, but we still have a whole day to get through. In that day, sees Kotoko saying, can Kotoko be in the World Pancake Championship? I say, no. Oh, I got a text message. I was like, what is this picture of a map? I was so confused. I know what it is though. Again, goes hunting. Monica wonders if events are canon to the Danganronpa Hunger Games lore. It started when an alien device did what it did. Jotaro 10 I feel like scares the living daylights out of me. Munakata spends a date ticket on Noir. Bar replaces a bomb next to a river to explode some fish. Farina drinks cactus juice rather, starts to hallucinate. Ma uses a spell to suction himself out of Kole, which shockingly works, leaving Kole literally dumbfounded. The doctor starts hanging mistletoe in the arena. Usami swoops in, snaps his arm, burns the mistletoe. Kazuha signs a petition, changes American yeetball to football. Chisa finds a yeetball. Mahiru sees a completely pale Leon, watches Sora unmoving, revives him with CPR. Gozu reaches his hand towards the screen. The watcher isn't safe. Run. Celeste kills Chiaki, then revives her as an undead minion. Kawakami rests in a fruit tree. Angie reminisces about season 4. Big Juko shows Desuhiko her murder list at the top of his deck. Desuhiko's name, it's in bold too. That would probably give him a nosebleed. He would like that. Gonta receives a first aid kit from the comments section. Nekomaru and Yosuke hunt for their tributes. Monodam gets a hold of Avi's soundboard and plays the Pokemon Infinite Fusion bike theme. That's one of those events that's been in here for a long time, and we've known that it's hit before, but it hasn't hit in a long time. So I mean, like, without fail, let's get it. I think this is how, and I think it is the Macarena. Yeah. Okay, and then you shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, cool. Nagisa does a sick kickflip, fails the landing, falls flat on his face. This is a banger. Man, I wish we heard this more. Yelan finds a violin, begins to play it horribly, much to Kaede's frustration. Sato sets up an ice cream shack. Corey joins with Sato's faithful assistant, Ryoma. Forces Himiko to kill Kana or Panette. She decides to kill Panette. Kaito invades Mondo's privacy, listens to him sing in the shower, you fiend. Rentaro this is about season 3. Kibo makes a life-size cardboard cutout of freaking Sayaka. Just to spite Avi. You monster. Leon exclaims Nakanagi's for no reason in particular. Izioi is trying to overthrow Avi, fails miserably, and is murdered by a frantic Avi as a result. I'm not frantic, I'm just delightful. Sayaka responds to remains on Viking ship. Fischl asks for Taka's axolotl. Taka happily shows axolotl in a bucket to Fischl. And you know what? I feel like it's that really happy Taka sprite. I think you guys know what I'm talking about too. You just search for firewood. Shinyan mails Avi some brand new socks. I could use some new socks. Maybe some like Christmas socks. I might get some Christmas socks. Kanan falls off of a cliff almost, but she's able to earthbend her way to safety. Fubuki cannot handle the circumstances and commits a murder when Maru's body is found in a lake the next day. Unmoving and unalive. Sophie hangs up mistletoe in the arena, but Mitarai swoops and snaps her arm, burns that mistletoe. Alice, Maya, and Shuichi argue over what ingredients to buy for dinner for the arena supermarket. Avi's wears and despairs. Hook puts all of her faith into a tool. Ibuki finds a knife from an unknown sponsor. Crazy Elko wakes up from a long nap. Yunjin wants to be a stepping stone for everyone else. Iris is down next to Yunjin and has a talk with her. As Monica makes a slingshot, we proceed, and we lost 14. Okay, I'm done. I rarely get to hear this, and I get why I get why Twitch AV likes it so much. It's a Claire de Lune though for Monofony, Yoimiya, Tenko, Klee, Izuru, Mitsuru, March, Kotoka, Amber, Masaru, Miku, Panette, Izioi, Renmaru. We'll peek at the statuses. We have a lot left, I think. Yeah, 58. Yeah, we got 58 left. Forget about it. We'll just scroll through. Most teams still completely in. A couple teams have one loss. I don't think anybody's completely out. Nobody's devoid of hope in this matchup. So we're gonna keep on until we see some people devoid of hope. As they should be, because some people are just gonna suck. Sayaka charges her ultimate move at the start of Night 1. Hopefully she doesn't succeed. Monica and Kawakami become best friends after bonding over their shared love of 17th century sea shanties. Sato gets a hold of my soundboard, struck down for using copyrighted music. Kana remembers about season 7, thinking quickly, Gozu constructs a homemade gun, uses some string, a squirrel, and a gun. Gonta finds a virus in the simulator is killed by Fubuki, finds an Etch-a-Sketch, somehow breaks it in frustration. Furious with it, and then buys another one. Sophie and Corey steal weapons from Kaede's camp while she's asleep. Mondo, Himiko, Shinyan, and Ibuki all find a big red button. They watch as horrors. Mondo presses it. You've doomed us all, they say. Nothing happens though. Mondo is disappointed and the others are relieved. The doctor confesses love for Munakata. He accepts. And now, Chihiro's got a stepdad. Mahiru tries to stay up all night to catch the mastermind apartment complex. Really? Chisa finds it quite simple. Kole is unable to convince Chiaki not to kill her. To build each other's trust, Yosuke and Barbara do trust falls. Yosuke steps aside as Barbara falls right off of a cliff. We have a super kick party going on, but everyone lives. Leon and Yelan, they got their legs on the ready though, stretched out, kicking so many folks in the face like Nagito, Iris, Shuichi, Mitarai, Fischl, Monica, Rantaro, and Yuta. Alice burns down Avi's wares and despairs. He swears it was an accident. Yunjin says that she saw Alice burn it down deliberately. I believe Alice. He's a good boy. Sorry, Yunjin. Even though Geo for life, I mean, you know. Desayuko plays the secret achievement music. It's the same dance. Nakamura stays up all night to try and catch the mastermind but falls asleep. Crazy Yoko walks barefoot across the carpet of Legos, survives, powered through all the pain, reaches the other side. Ryoma uses some fireworks he found to distract Mai and Kiba, but Kiba's only pretending to be distracted. So when Ryoma walks up to kill them, he kills him, saving himself and Mai from death. We love that, Kibo. Save Mai forever. Angie finds a virus in the simulator and exterminates it. Noir finds a lovely bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. This awakens something inside of Monodam. Okay, Monodam. Usami sets up for a few more traps for us and returning to camp for the night. Kanan, Leon, and Taka enter a scrum with Big Junko, Kotoko, and Gin. What's the best jelly for a PB&J? Jotaro. This is about the year of the horizon. Kazuha thought they caught a glimpse of the elusive Mama Kuma. They were just seeing things, right? Hook teaches Maya and Kaito how to use ice magic. You don't know how to use ice magic. Celeste finds a virus in the simulator, exterminates it, and Kotoko introduces Furina to her long-lost twin Kotoka. She's dead in this game, but I digress. We go to day 2, and we see Asnir has named one of his children after Kawakami. Leon, this time, Gin and Hook have a scrum with Dasahiko, Celeste, and Noir, who loves their food more. Avi with the pancakes or Hina with her donuts. It's me. It's always me. Sophie receives a gift from her secret admirer. That's repulsive. Oh, that's nasty. Munakata dashes her gold. Goldilocks Munakata. Yosuke wants a nickname similar to Sharpshooting Steel-Minded Big Sister Sarah. You're high-flying Hanamura, and I think that's pretty darn close. Mondo spends a day ticket on Kanan. Mitarai has balloons. Angie comes and pops them. Mitarai proceeds to kill Angie for destroying his balloons. Maya receives an explosion from her own sponsor. Gozu attacks Corey, but Taka protects him, killing Gozu. Leon puts all of his faith into Atua. Mai camouflages herself in the bushes. The doctor wants a nickname similar to Sharpshooting Steel-Minded Big Sister Sarah. You are the doctor, to be honest. That's pretty dope. You're a Time Lord now. Furina thinks it's too dang hot. It's getting kind of cold, and I appreciate it. But I appreciate the sentiment. It is usually too dang hot. Furina, you're still right. You're real for that. Nagito and Usami fight Himiko and Monica. Nagito and Usami survive. Teacher and student, who would have thunk? Kaede, Monica, and Monodam make homemade weapons together. Kibo plants flowers around his campfight. And after survives, Shuichi tries to strangle Jotaro with toilet paper. It's 2-ply and is enough to take out the arts and crafts champion. Chisa receives clean water from no sponsor. Sato starts a cult. Iris, Fubuki, Big Junko, and Crazy Yoko happily join. Kazuo and Alice split up to search for resources. Yunjin camouflages herself in the bushes. Sayaka is about the year of the Ascent. I think underrated year, to be honest. Fischl, Gonta, Ibuki, Corner, Kotoko are about to kill her. She pulls out a grappling hook and escapes. Rating pistol rates, Nekamaru 92 points. Fair enough. To be honest, Kaito and Mahiru grievously injure each other. Fight to nurse each other back to health. Yuta finds my boxing gloves in the cornucopia. His hands are out now rated E for everyone. Shinyan dies from hunger. You hate to see it. Chiaki sneaks attack Yelan, but Yelan catches on and runs away. Kana draws Among Us. And Rantaro thought he found Jonko in Omama. But it ain't true. It dang ain't true. We lost another 8. That brings us within our final 50. I think that brings us to 49 actually after this. Claire de Lune 4. Kole, Barbara, Ryoma, Angie, Gozu, Himiko, Monica, Jotaro, Shinyan. And so, poor Praise and Aru pretty much died back to back. We'll see everybody's statuses. Yeah, 49 left. I think that's still a slow scroll moment. Look at them all. I'll pick out the teams who were completely out. Are there any other teams other than Praise and Rue that are completely out is the real question. Live entrance, oh, this whole, like, block here is completely out, actually. Praise and Rue, live entrance, laser focused in the Royal Family. Who would have thunk? I thought Royal Family would be kicking butt, to be honest. Regardless. Let's go on, let's proceed. 49 left, and it starts with Fubuki making a banquet for Yuta and Chiaki. They both love the food. Big Junko's gonna need a lot of therapy after these Hunger Games. Shuichi gets a hold of my soundboard and plays something absolutely, glorious. This is something we don't usually play through, so I'm gonna let it play through for once. As Yoonjin and Sophie hold hands, Gonta loads his shotgun with the physical form of murderous intent. Gen reminisces about the year of the aviator. Sayaka and Chisa stare at each other through the crackling flames of their campfire, the thought of murder on their minds. Any chance that Crazy Oko and Leon had a friendship, they are forced to fight over the last slice of pizza. And that friendship is potentially destroyed forever. Alice submits an application to join the squad. Sato hopes to mail that application. Ibuki's reflection distorts to show her true self, but she pleased with what she sees. Officials. Obnoxious snoring renders Nagito, Kanan, and Munakata unable to sleep. Noir is so desperate to kill Sayaka that she killed a clone of Sayaka instead. Made a clone as well. Sayaka's up there, you could have just done it. Iris breaks Minecraft rule number 1, digs straight down, shockingly finds diamonds. I feel like people find diamonds more often than they find lava in the simulator. The doctor commits tax evasion. Yelan, Monica, and Leon enter a scrum debate. With Kibo, Corey, and Furina, this turns heated, and Monica kills everyone on the other side. Oh my. Usami, Kawakami, and Dasuko enter a scrum debate with Kaito, Rantaro, and Kana. They argue which victim had the saddest death of the 3 above, which Monica took them all out. Hook. Commits tax evasion, Kazuha starts a fire, Kaede, Monodam, Mitarai, and Nekamaru make shadow puppets over the campfire. Everyone's so much better at it than Nekamaru that he starts to get jealous. Mahiru start prepping for Spooky Month by doing the spooky dance. Kotoko dyes her hair red, which isn't, I don't think, the worst look. I don't think it's the worst look. Maya and Taka, especially if it's maybe a Mahiru red and not a Mai red. Hers is more of a burgundy anyway, I think. Maya, Taka sings some show tunes. Celeste stabs Mondo in the back, and Avi's sponsoring Yosuke. Is there some bias there? Yeah, that's high flying Onamura. Love that guy. We'll proceed to day 3, and we see Yuta finds remains of a Viking ship. The raiding pistol rates Sophie 92 points. Crazy Oko, Fubuki, Kaede, and Gen join the Chad Septic I code Leon. Plays chess with death. He loses the game and loses his life. You got it. That's a major L. Death has sucked at chess in this simulator, for real. Celeste is in the wrong Hunger Games show. Iris smacks the taste out of Usami's mouth. Sato takes Big Junko to Suplex City. How? Dasuko's still alive. Kotoko places a bomb next to a river to explode some fish. The bomb accidentally explodes early, and she takes herself out of this competition. Hook, Maya, Ibuki, Shuichi, Chiaki, and Munakata play a round of Russian roulette. Haven't seen this in a minute. Shuichi wins. Nekamaru uses a spell to suck the intelligence out of Nagito. The spell fails because there's nothing to suck out. Bullying Ataka, not cool. Mahiru. Sayaka asks Kanan, do you think I'm some sort of clown? Kanan shrugs and says maybe. Kawakami asks for an invitation to the World Pancake Championship Invitational. AV says no. I want to say yes. Monica receives a gift from a secret admirer. It's a giant stuffed bear. Mai almost falls off of a cliff. Earth bends her way to safety, and Monodam joins the balloon protection squad. Alice receives a knife from an unknown sponsor. Yosuke's got that Omnitrix Chisa. Does a sick kickflip, fails the landing, falls flat on her face. Kana gets rated 92. Everyone's getting 92 points today, for real. It's some high ratings. The rating pistol's being kind today. The doctor dies to their gold. It's pretty much already there. Yelan, I guess it would be like a lighter shade, and then yeah, it would be different, but I mean, like, I think he'd still look similar. Yelan becomes spherical. Noir, Kaito, and Leon hunt for other tributes. Yoonjin, Kazuha, and Rantar argue over what to buy from the arena supermarket. AV swears and despairs. Mitsurai throws a cup of coffee at Fischl. The scalding hot liquid takes Fischl out of this competition, and Gonta almost falls from a cliff, but is able to earthbend his way to safety. We lost quite a few because we had 2, I think, larger events that took a lot of people out. So a whole dozen are gone today after this. Claire de Lune 4. Kibo, Gonta, Furina, Mondo, Leon, Kotoko, Hook, Maya, Ibuki, Chiaki. Munakata, official. And now, I think we're at 37, but I'll double check. 37, yes. We are at 37 remaining, and that includes Gamble Pays Off in their entirety, Couples Counseling Yuta, High Flying, Completely In, Big Gremlin Energy has Crazy Yoko, Flower Power with Noir, Damnation has Monodam, Kid Rock has Alice, Where There's Smoke There's Nagito, Virtual Idols has Big Junko, Nail Party's Completely In, Cut Above the Rest has Mai, Snapshot has Mahiru, Magic and Science has Usami, Boy Sleepover has Gin, Just Monica has Monica, Too Sweet has Iris, Perfect Pitch, Completely In, Anything for Her still has Desahiko, What I Go to School For is Completely In as well, Time and Space Completely In, Ghostbusters has Gonta for the fan vote, Stop Look and Listen has Sophie, Cops and Robbers Completely In, Get Motivated has Nekamaru, For Our Friends Completely In. There's a lot of teams completely in, including Rebel Hearts and Music Theory, which is kind of nuts. But we keep going. We don't stop now, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. And we proceed to see Crazy Hyoko, Desahiko, Celeste, Mai. Long ago, the 4 tributes lived in harmony. Then everything changed when the Mai attacked. Well, I mean, if Mai's the Fire Nation, I want to be Zuko. Iris, wake up. Yelan doesn't like this. Nekomar has a dream of Kaede winning. Is this a premonition or something? Sophie teaches Mahiru and Fubuki ice magic. Nagito goes to Avi's Wares and Despairs and is caught stealing. Kawakami, a worker at the store, notices this and stabs Nagito before he can get away. Thank you, Kawakami. Love you. You're a babe. Big Junko spent all of her perk points maxing out luck. She's gonna win. Yosuke finds an etch-a-sketch that shows the portrait of Kaito he made for Rantaro? Yosuke was cheating on Kaito with Rantaro the entire time? Fair. Kana and Kanan hold hands. Takara berates Sayaka for not protecting him better. Chisa submits an application to join the squad. Shuichi snatches it, rips it up. Yunjin receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Kazuha stands outside of Noir's camp with a candy pail. Noir gives Kazuha a knife to the chest. Yikes. Speaking of knives to the chest, Sato also gives one to Monodam. Yikes. Yuta sends Lian to jail for Mew-like behavior, and Yuta, as the spouse of Mew, would know Mew-like behavior. Gonta runs into Avi's Wares and Despairs, jumps on a giant Monokuma plush, falls asleep. Monica wakes up from a nightmare where she's falling to her death, only to realize she's falling to death in real life because Gin just threw her bed off a cliff. Usami has a dream in which Alice is winning. Is this a premonition or something? The doctor sets Mitrai on fire with a Molotov. Goodness gracious, we proceed again to see Iris poise Chisa's drink, and she drinks it and she perishes. Oh my. Lian, Mahiru, and Sayaka corner Yuta. They're about to kill him, but he pulls out a grappling hook, uses it to escape. Taka drives up to Makidano's, gets an ice cream because the ice cream machine is working. Kaede, Sato, Kawakami, Yelan, Yunjin, and Nekomar have a scrum debate over who the best protagonist is. It is L.A. Knight. Yeah. Sophie uses her secret technique, running away. Yosuke violently shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Maya, Rantaro, and Alice argue over what ingredients to buy from Avi's Wares and Despairs. Fubuki grabs the table. The audience cheers in excitement. Kana uses a spell to suck the intelligence out of the doctor. The spell fails because there's nothing to suck out. Gin and Gonta play cards. Gin loses all of his life points and is killed for Noir. Gets her hand caught in a can of Pringles. Kana is stronger than she appears. And I believe that's the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Big Junko and Kaito talk about their lives. Usami signs a petition to change American Yeetball to soccer, and Shuichi goes on a serial balloon popping spree. We lost. Okay. AV Mania comes up so dang often. So often. In fact, it even came up right now. As the tributes are forced to help prepare for not AV Mania 1, not AV Mania 2, but the upcoming in September/August AV Mania 3. Yosuke, Iris, Yuta, and Kanan help move the giant Statue of Liberty, but it falls over, crushing them all. Usami trips and falls on the way down to the ramp, crashes into the stairs, doesn't get back up. Gonta and Yelan are walking the ring ropes like tight ropes. Kaede bounces against the ropes, causing them both to fall, breaking their necks. Nekomar crawls under the ring to get supplies, is never heard from again. Sayaka trips and falls on the way down, crashing into the steel stairs, doesn't get back up. I was gonna say, we've lost a lot. We might be real close to the end of my helps configure the Titantron. Fubuki trips and falls, crashing the stairs, doesn't get back up. Sophie crawls on the ring, is never heard from again. Leon, Big Junko, Yunjin, and Mahiru help move the giant Statue of Liberty, crushes them as it falls over. The doctor crawls under the ring to get supplies and never heard from again. Sato, Kanon, Rantaro, and Kaito also try and move that giant Statue of Liberty, but it falls over. I feel like it just fell over, it continued tumbling onto another floor, and then tumbled onto another floor. Noir falls from the Titantron. Taka and Shuichi set up the announcer's table. Alice crawls into the ring, never heard from again. And Kawakami trips and falls, crashes into the steel steps, doesn't get back up. We lost so many. Did we have 37? Are there just 4 people left? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, you guys. Can we get a Clarity Loon real quick though? It's Crazy Yoko, Desayuko, Celeste, Nagito, Kazuha, Monodam, Monica, Mitarai, Chisa, Gin, Yosuke, Iris, Yuta, Kanon, Usami, Gonta, Yelan, Nekamaru, Sayaka, Fubuki, Sophie, Leon, Big Junko, Yunjin, Mahiru, the Doctor, Sato, Kana, Rantaro, Kaito, Noir, Alice, Kawakami. Are there 4 people left? Mai, Taka, Music Theory. Hey, y'all need some new picks. I'm not even gonna be like, do you need some? You need some. Here, take them. They're yours. And they are your saving grace picks. We'll start at the bottom. The entirety of Music Theory is still hanging in there. Shuichi with 6 KOs, Kaede with 1. They have a 50% chance to win this match. Taka from Cops and Robbers, as I said, they were going strong. They were singing their hearts out. Will Taka be able to carry on for Leon, who just perished? And lastly, my oh my is mine. Love her to bits, but will she win this one? Cut above the rest. She's fighting for a Mame. She's fighting for Munakata, and she's fighting for this opportunity. Mai, good luck to you. Those are my picks. Hopefully, well, they're not my picks. I'm saying make your picks. I'm going to make my picks. They might be my picks, though. I definitely want Mai for first. I'm going to take Kaede for second, because you don't count out Kaede. And I'll take Taka for third. Those are my picks. You guys make yours in the comments first, second, and third. And while you're here, if you've made it this far, like the video. No, not like, for real. You don't even have to subscribe. Just like the video. Click the like. Yeah, I see you not clicking the like button. Click it right now. Or I'll steal your kneecaps. No, just one of them. Just one of your kneecaps. And it's the one that you like the least. Yeah. I've made my picks. This was just such a sudden Final Four. We lost 33. AV Mania running wild. That's all I can say. We probably shouldn't belabor it any longer. I mean, at least a 30-minute episode, but like, this was like a big episode. And we don't even do Samurai Woman. It's your Final Four. And Mai from Cut Above the Rest, Cops and Robbers, Taka, and the entirety of Music Theory, Shuichi, and Kaede today are all caught in what we like to call, within our Final Five, a crisis of fate. Are you ready? Frank, this is your first Hunger Games. Are you excited? Yeah. Thank you, Frank. Alright, so let's go. 3 teams, 4 competitors, and we see in a team building exercise, Kaede and Mai tell each other what they like about one another. Taka's getting ready for AV Mania. You can never be ready. Tell that to the last 33 people. And Shuichi does a quick prayer to a tool before going to sleep for the night. Nobody perishes, but somebody does now. Shuichi severely injures his own partner, Kaede, puts her out of her misery. Oh my. Mai throws, speaking of Mai throws sand in the eyes of Taka and runs off. We are down to now, officially 3 after this single terrible turnabout 4. Kaede. Okay. You know what this is now? It's like a real triple threat. It's Mai, it's Taka, and it's Shuichi who says, alright, well, it's the final few, so I'm gonna take out my partner and win this whole game. It's still a crisis of fate, though. But I don't know if we're gonna come back to this. I feel like it's about to end, for real. Like, real talk, my gut is like saying, oh, it's about to be over. Oh, we're not gonna have another terrible turnabout. We might. Shuichi finds a level bikini, puts it on, it's quite revealing. This awakens something inside of Mai. Taka remembers about the year of the aviator. We proceed again to see. Shuichi is going on a serious balloon popping spree. Mai gets her hand caught in a can of Pringles, and Taka's now ready for the fight before Christmas. He's getting ready for every single major live event. Crazy. Next we see Shuichi pays Mai 500 mana coins to kill him medieval style via the rats, and Taka tries to sing himself to sleep, which means the 50% chance that Music Theory had just became 0, as I have to ask you a different question. Who will it be? Mai or Taka? My, oh my, her first time in tag team action. I believe she was a part of the team Where's My Glove with Kurumi. This time, she's all part of Cut Above the Rest. And boy is she a cut above the rest. I love her to pieces. She is the best of all time, the greatest of all time, and you better believe I'm rooting for her. However, standing in her way of winning this match is a very game Taka, a former tag team champion via Fusion Ha. A former world pancake champion. He wants this. He needs this. Can he do it? A former AWE tag team champion. He's got accolades everywhere. But will Taka be able to carry on and beat Miss Mai? Will he be the cut above the rest? Or will Mai be the one that is unstoppable? Or will Mai rob Taka? Will Taka be a cut above the rest? Or will Mai rob Taka blind? Play on words for each other's teams. Who will walk out with this one? Finally, I ask you. Mai? Taka? Both? Neither. It is. Mai goes nya to annoy Taka, tried to annoy him to death, but instead, everyone's apparently favorite method of taking people out this game, a knife to the chest. Taka stabs Mai. And you hate to see it for Mai, but you love to see it for Lian and Keiji, because as we proceed to our final terrible turnabout for Shuichi, Mai. That means one thing and one thing alone. We'll see everybody's statuses. Look at all those statuses. They're all dead, but somebody isn't. Oh, great. It looks like right there, if I proceed, the one that isn't dead is actually, your winner. Carrying on for Lian after all of this, he was really ready. After AV Mania, he said he was ready for AV Mania. He said he was ready for the fight before Christmas, and now he's ready for the Danganronpa Hunger Games tag team finales with Keiji at his side, with Lian at his side. Taka wins the match for Cops and Robbers. And that's all she wrote. Congratulations once again to Taka from Cops and Robbers. He won this whole shebang, which was a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to be because, well, AV Mania ran wild. AV Mania took out 33 people of our 72. It didn't take out 33, but it took out most of that 33 day. Taka, or I guess we'll go your top 10. Kana 10th, Rantaro 9th, Kaito 8th, Noir took 7th rather, Allison 6th, Kawakami 5th, Kaede 4th, Shuichi 3rd, Music Theory back-to-back there. Mai tried to be a cut above the rest, but instead, as we look at your bracket, Cops and Robbers stole the show. Taka, Keiji, Lian, good luck in the tag team finale. Bring me back. Alright, looks good. We are done. We'll do a slow scroll through everybody else. Make it real slow. There we go. Real nice as we go on, peek on all the way to 72nd with Monophony, who got out immediately. I think someone snapped her neck, right? Yeah, Yunjin snapped her neck. Yunjin was like, but it all ended with Mai being adorable and Taka not having it. Rest in peace. And it's almost poetry because Mai's done some stabbing in her days too here. We proceed again. Shuichi had 7 KOs, Maya with 4, Celeste, Monica, Nagito, Taka with 3, Chiaki, Kawakami, Mitarai, Usami, and Yosuke with 2, everyone else with 1 or less. But Cops and Robbers take the victory is your story of the day. We'll go back to the reaping. Once again, congratulations to Cops and Robbers. If Chaos reigned, they would be our champions right now, but instead they just have a championship match to look forward to at the end of the season. Tomorrow's singles action returns with Friday as well as Friday Night Fracture. So, get excited, get ready. I hope you're ready and excited, as I just said. Until then, toodaloo, Flight Crew, thank you.